Alrighty then, my rule chums, it is I, Daniel, but you may call me the pop culture dude, and today, I have a bad hair just because, I've been stuck in quarantine. I need a haircut. But that's not important. The last video that I did make was the Sonic movie sequel release date announcement, which was like 3 weeks ago. So after that small hiatus, just to keep the channel active, I'm going to give you more movie coverage news. We will talk about Sonic the Hedgehog for another time. There's nothing big about Sonic right now besides this G Fuel energy drink, but it's just an energy drink. There's not a lot to talk about. But the point is, we're not gonna have not just one, but two movie sequel news. And our first one will be Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2. So for those who are comic book fans, and you can see from my t-shirt right here, for those of you who love the Oscar-winning animated film Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse by Sony Pictures back in December 2018, from the success of that film, it has been greenlighted to make a sequel in development. And when is that sequel gonna come out? October 2022. And what I've heard from what the story is going to be evolved, the main character of the film, Miles Morales, has experience of being Spider-Man, and then he's going to become Spider-Man for the next 2 years. There's probably some rumors about an interdimensional love relationship with Gwen Stacy, like how it's set up in the first film. And Phil Lord and Chris Miller did mention if the movie was a box office hit, they're going to feature other Spider-Man, like Super Spider-Man. Any rumors of Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland making cameos? We don't know, but it's a possibility though. But there is one amazing thing that I chat with Jake Johnson, who's the voice of Peter B. Parker in the movie. If you don't know who the character Peter B. Parker is, he's the more 40-year-old, like middle-aged Peter Parker that's more like down on his luck, and he basically just give up on the superhero gig, like doing push-ups, doing ab crunches, getting strong. And guess what? I actually have the opportunity to ask him a question like, will you be interested to let reprising his role to Peter B. Parker in the Spider-Verse sequel? And it was in, how did I get the opportunity to ask the question? It was during a fandom entertainment live stream that was like a Q&A that you can ask any question. Until then, I asked him about, was he going to be in Spider-Verse 2 if Peter B. Parker's considered? If you don't believe me, watch the clip.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is in development for a sequel. Do you think there's a possibility that Peter B. Parker could return for the next story?
Well, Daniel, I would really hope so. I really loved playing Peter B. Parker. We actually recorded that movie for, I think it was over 2 years. So people don't realize, but most of the animation, you do like 2 or 3 records and it's over. I lived with that character before anybody knew it was happening for so long. I loved the material. I got to record with Shamik a lot, who played Miles, and we got to bounce off each other. And, Shamik and I became buddies, and we're still texting and in touch. And I would love to see Peter, what happens to him. I would love to see did he and MJ get back together? Did he become a dad? Is he still a superhero? Like, is he a dad and a superhero? But these are all as a fan now, because in terms of the inside, I'm not at that table making the decisions, but I would love Peter to come back.
So yeah, it's been an honor just to actually interact with Jake Johnson in person to see about what was his own personal thoughts. He said he will love to voice the character again. He isn't sure yet, but he is still in contact with the writers, Phil Lord and Chris Miller, the same guys that made the Lego movie, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, 21 Jump Street, which he was in that movie, by the way. Same for the Lego movie too. But the point is, he's not sure if the character will return, but he will be interested and be hopeful that he would love to come back as Peter B. Parker. And the fact that he's friends with Shamik Moore, who voices Miles Morales in the film. Not sure if he's going to be in the next Jurassic World film, but we'll see. But that's it for the Spider-Verse news. Let's just go to everybody get up. It's time to slam down. Welcome to the Space Jam. So now we're going to get to the Space Jam: A New Legacy, which is the new title of the upcoming Space Jam sequel that's coming on July 16, 2021. And the recent news that we just got so far, we got the official confirmation that LeBron James has shown his official Toon Squad basketball jersey. And when I look at it, it looks very colorful. It's new from the original 1996 film with Michael Jordan, where it has like a white all over the jersey, but I like this new look. It has like the orange like opening loops that goes and like every time you go see a Looney Tunes cartoon from the intro and the outro of that's all folks. And the fact that it's all blue is because it represents like the color shadings of the title of the upcoming film. So far it was by during the NBA promo that they used to do, and then boom, we finally got the Toon Squad reveal of the new jersey. So I'm really digging it. And for those of you who don't really know much about the coverage of Space Jam 2: A New Legacy, obviously it's a long-awaited sequel of the original 1996 film that features Michael Jordan, but now we are in a new generation where this new Looney Tunes film is going to feature LeBron James, and there's some possibilities that the current voice actor of Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Tweety Bird, and Marvin the Martian, ooh, goody, is going to be voiced by Eric Bonzo, who did like a couple of my tweets. Such a great voice actor, great guy. But I have a feeling that he probably might be involved by some reprising most of the characters in Space Jam 2: A New Legacy, so I'll be interested in that. But what's also interesting, because I made a video back in March of 2020 that this movie might have other cameos of other Warner Brothers IPs. Like, when I see like this on-set behind-the-scenes photos, well, not really photos, but it's actually a video where we get to see Joker, Pennywise, The Mask, The Wicked Witch. We're seeing other Warner Brothers cameos that's going to appear in the film, and they probably might interact with the Looney Tunes, so it would be cool. But we're not sure if they are going to be played by the original actors like Jim Carrey, who would be playing The Mask, which would be a childhood dream come true. Not sure if Bill Skarsgård is going to play Pennywise, because how are they going to make Pennywise PG rated if he eats children? Because that's an R-rated horror element. And same for Joker. Hopefully it's not Jared Leto, so that's good. So we'll eventually see how it goes, but we're hoping for a trailer to come out soon. So just for a reminder, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2 is going to come out in October 2022, and Space Jam: A New Legacy is going to come out July 16, 2021. Just a reminder for the release dates. So anyway, that's all I have to say about the new sequels videos. Subscribe for more if you are new to the channel, and if there's any other movie related news, I'll just make videos and talk about it on my own, and then I'll just post it once again. So that'll be all for this video. Take care now. Bye bye then.